have made them Texas icons. A major parade just isn't the same without them. Kilgore College Rangerettes, who in 1940 took to the football field for the first time and made history. They are now the subject of a new documentary playing at this week's USA Film Festival in Dallas. The film is called Sweethearts of the Gridiron, and we welcome the film's director, Chip Hale, and its producer, also a former Rangerette herself, Michaela Addison. And you two have teamed up, and you were a manager as well.
Correct.
Did you know each other then?
No, there's a big age difference.
But you ended up finding each other because I guess you had the same interest in telling this story.
Totally. You know, that's one thing that the Rangerette organization is really great at, and it's developing a family atmosphere. And so whenever we were starting pre-production, Michaela reached out to me and said she wanted a job, and I had already told myself that I was looking for one person, and she was it, and we've been together since. And
That's
that was
great.
in 2012.
Okay, so Michaela, having been a former Rangerette and then entering into this project, I understand the film chronicles what it's like to audition, which can be incredibly competitive to be a Rangerette, and at the same time the film delves into a great deal of history dating back to 1940. Were you aware of all the history when you started this project?
Yes, I was. That's kind of part of it. Whenever you make Rangerettes, they give you this big binder and it's history, and they kind of expect you to know, a little bit about the organization, and it is the first.
And its values, Yes. I find it fascinating that up until then, Chip, you're better at framing this here, but there were all-male marching bands or all-female bugle corps, but no dancers. And the idea for having Rangerettes dance was what exactly?
Well, Kilgore had hit, in 1930, an oil boom hit, and people came in droves for jobs. And so in 1939, the president of Kilgore College was trying to figure out a way to keep these guys from going underneath the stands and causing all kinds of crazy ruckus, if you will. And one way to do that, while also, I guess, having a larger female population at the college, was to create a dance team, something at halftime to keep the people in their seats, because prior to that there really wasn't anything.
They wanted to keep them from drinking and brawling.
Yes.
And I guess nothing like dancing girls to do that. And you talked to some of the women who started out that many years ago. We're seeing just part of it here. And what do they tell you about what that experience did for them as they went on beyond Kilgore to live the rest of their lives?
You know, pretty much anyone who goes through the organization is changed for the better by it, from what we found out. I mean, we interviewed a lot of women who have gone on to have very successful careers in non-traditional type roles, and a lot of them attribute that to what they learned from Rangerettes and the competitiveness of it, and how just how hard these girls work to be a part of something that is so entrenched in our culture. And I think that carries with them throughout the rest of their lives, and it's something that they have in common with thousands of other Rangerettes, and you get this sisterhood. And I think that a lot of you can even take the current line of Rangerettes. They want to work hard for the organization, but they also want to work hard for Michaela. They want to work hard for the other Rangerettes that have come through before them.
Well, what a great marriage it is of the present day competition to be part of it and the history of it. Saturday at 4:30 p.m. is the screening at Angelica, Dallas, and for more information on the USA Film Festival, you can go to usafilmfestival.com. There's the number as well, 214-631-ARTS. Michaela, Chip, thank you both for being here. We appreciate it. All right, Greg, over to you.
All right, we'll look at that.